So hello, vinyl community. This is Jason Rojas with his buddy Zach Alfonso Phillips here.
Hi.
So thank you for joining the channel. We are going to review the top 5 albums of 2022. Well, these are my top 5, and I just sort of, got Zach to help me talk about them. So let's have a few laughs, right? So let's start with number 5 here. This is the album Beach House, Once, Twice Melody here. This was released in February 2022. This is an American band from Baltimore, Maryland, formed in 2004, and this is their 8th album, released on Sub Pop Records. This is dream pop in a way, the style. Look at this cover, it's the silver edition. It's got this kind of beautiful kind of like black sort of silver embossed there, that Once, Twice Melody, with this kind of song stuff in the back. It kind of reminds me of those early Chicago records where they kind of did the cover very well and whatnot. When I say dream pop, I think it sounds more like orchestrated Serge Gainsbourg kind of style. So, Zach, what do you think about this record?
It's good. It's a bit long, but it is good. Is it all on one record? One long record?
It's on 2 records. 2 albums.
Oh, 2 records. Okay. So they've been around for a while. So do you think this is sort of like the high tide of, the Beach House? Like it's, or is it, is it going to just flow out? I mean, like, are we going to continue with the good streak of music?
I mean, let's hope, we got to hope for the best in 2023, right? We're hoping like a gold castle for the Beach House, okay? So we're hoping that future records will keep on getting better. I think this is their best record to date.
Okay.
So it came out on 2 LPs here, and it's just on regular black vinyl. So let me try to get that out of here. Woo-hoo, nothing special, right?
No, nothing special.
Oh, man. Let's talk about number 4 here. This is the debut album by the band Wet Leg here. They're a UK band formed in 2019. Let's see if we can get a better angle on this. They had released several singles throughout 2021, but this is their first album on Domino Records. This sounds very indie rock to me. It's got some sort of pop stuff in it. Some would say juvenile lyrics. You can tell from the cover here, it's kind of like the 2 front women here. They're kind of just huddling together, either giving each other comfort or, telling each other some dirty secrets or whatnot. The cool thing about the cover, it's got that sort of gold embossed Wet Leg right here. You can see that. The other cool thing is that it's also gold embossed here at the song titles. Right there, I'm trying to get this better. Man, rough. Zach, what do you think of Wet Leg here?
It's good. I like it. It is sort of immature, a little bit irreverent, and there's not a lot of bands that can continue that streak of, irreverence. I mean, Sparks is one, but I mean, who actually knows who the heck Sparks are other than people who know music? What do you think about, their continuing of that sort of style of music? Or will they change directions?
Ooh, I mean, we can only hope for the best for them in 2023 in their new album. Maybe they'll have a Wetter Leg album. All right. The cool thing is that the record came out on this nice yellow vinyl here. Let's take a look at it. Like, woohoo, look at that.
Nice.
Man. All right. Let's go with record number 3 here. And this is the band Warpaint. Oh, man. Let's try to get a better view here. This is their Radiate Like This, which was released in May of 2022. This is an American band from Los Angeles, California. They formed in 2004. This is their 4th release on Virgin Music. This is also sort of dream pop in a way, but not as orchestrated as Beach House. It's more sort of moody, groovy kind of music, very atmospheric, but, not that kind of Beach House thing, What do you think, Zach?
It's good. It's more pop dream as opposed to dream pop. And they are sort of a younger band than Beach House. So, I mean, it can probably grow and mature a bit. Yeah, I really liked it all in all.
I mean, in a way, they made lesser albums than they made as many. What is it? A less amount of albums than Beach House. You know, because this is
Sure.
a fourth release. You know, I'm hoping that they continue in this. It did make a lot of the top 10 of a lot of lists. Most people didn't even know they released a new album this year, but this is a great record here. And one of the cool things is that it came out on this nice yellow, more transparent, kind of translucent vinyl here. You can see that. Woohoo. Right?
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's talk about number 2. This is an album by Horse Girl right here.
Okay.
Versions of Modern Performance released in June of 2022. This is an American band from Chicago, Illinois that formed in 2019. This is their first album released on Matador Records. What I like about it is it sounds very Pavement, very guided by voices, that kind of like that 90s lo-fi slacker rock sound. I just think, I don't know. I mean, I came from that, stuff. I was a teenager in the 90s, Zach. So, I mean, this is up my alley,
Yeah.
style. One of the cool things is I got it signed by the band, so you can see the signatures right there by
Wow.
the 3 ladies. So it kind of fits into the title. It kind of fits in. It blends
Nice.
into the album cover very well.
Same handwriting.
I know. So they did make the album cover, right? Zach, what do you think about this record?
It's good. I really like it. It does sound quite a bit like Sonic Youth and bands like that. I'm just wondering if it's going to be more like taken as a, just like a pastiche, a tribute, or is it just are they going to really like eventually do their own thing? What do you think about that?
Well, I think as like young musicians, they're still learning and growing and, being inspired, by their, guitar gods or goddesses. So, in a way, it's kind of both, Zach, So, I mean, in ways of both a ripoff, but also like, trying to do their own thing and come up with their own original material.
Yeah, this is their first album. So yeah, more to come.
Yep. So let's hope more for Horse Girl in 2023. One of the cool things is that actually came out on this pink clear vinyl. So let's take a look at this. Woohoo! Look at that.
Wow.
Man.
Translucent.
I know. All right, Zach, you ready for number 1?
I'm ready.
All right. So this came out in October 22. This is the band Always right here, and this is their album Blue Rev. This is a Canadian band, I think based in Toronto, and they formed in 2019. This is their 3rd album. To me, it sounds very indie pop, but with like a lot of noise and shoegaze elements finally in this album. I think they started more like a twee kind of band, Zach, and that wasn't my bag,
Yeah.
like, very, immature lyrics, not my thing, but this is a much more grown-up thing. If you look at the cover here, it's the singer, I think her name is Molly Rankin here, and that's her as a little girl, and she looks very scared, Zach. Her mother, if that's her mother's just kind of looking on and sort of like, ha in a way, but the father is actually helping her, get on this boat or whatever, just trying to help out, What do you think about this album, Zach?
It's good. It's good. It's actually my favorite as well of the list you sent me, or just my favorite. It's really good. Like you said, the older stuff, the G I Love You Arch and all that stuff, it is kind of twee, but it's accessible. But like I actually really like this more noisier sound, the jangle pop sort of elements. It's the most mature, I would say, of all the records. From where they were to where they are now. They're both are good, but I like this a whole heck of a lot better.
All right. One of the cool things, Zach, that I found out while looking at this album cover is that actually they support their local library here. So let's try to get a nice thing here.
Ah.
Public library.
Huh. That's cool.
Cool thing about Blue Rev, of course, that it comes out on this blue vinyl. Woohoo! Let's try to get on that thing here. So there we
Ooh,
go. Nice
I mean,
blue vinyl.
lots of Smurfs.
I know.
Smurf
Looking at the dead wax, I see a BG. That means it was mastered by the legendary mastering engineer Bernie Grunman, who did Steely Dan Asia. So it's kind of
Wow.
amazing.
Asian.
I was actually streaming this, and it didn't sound good like in streaming, but the vinyl, like I don't know, just the dynamics really come out on the vinyl. So it's just beauty. It sounds
Yeah.
great. So that was my number one choice right here. Again, let's put it out. Always Blue Rev. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll do some videos on top 5 reissues next. And I have that upcoming Gal Costa album from 1969. We'll talk about that. So thank you for watching. Thank you, Zach, for coming up and helping me review the records, man.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, and we'll see you next time.